Hi, my name is Amelia Powers, and it gives me great pleasure to talk about the wonder that is Douglas Ballard, a true angel on this earth as far as I'm concerned. I met Douglas about a year and a half ago. Um, I had collapsed with a very shocking form of cancer. So I had a grade 3 going into 4 anaplastic incurable brain tumour. Who's a doctor would know that that is the most shocking form of cancer, and on diagnosis you are told that there is really nothing they can do for you. You're offered radiation and chemo in the hope that it might prolong your life, but the tumour is incurable and grows back pretty much whatever you do to it. My treatment failed, and I didn't want it. I accepted it, and it failed. It left me completely bald underneath. I had an accident, and my head was burnt from the treatments. I used to have beautiful long hair. And so I then found a holistic medicine to treat my own brain tumour, and my story is on YouTube. And I did shrink the tumour. However, I never felt okay from the day I had the hospital treatments, especially the radiation. I never really got going. I wasn't functioning properly, and I think I was running on a completely different level in my system. And in desperation, about a year and a half ago, I went to see Douglas. I had no idea what the experience would be like, but I had nothing to lose. What I found was somebody that has completely and utterly turned around the detrimental damage to my brain that would have taken my life by now had I not seen Douglas, and that is absolute. I have documented my healing with Douglas over the last year and a half. I have invested my money in his healing because it is the best money I've ever spent. And he has tirelessly worked with me to try and turn around the problems in my brain, to the point that I had speech problems. I couldn't read. I was having seizures. I was losing my words. I used to be a dancer, and post-radiation, I didn't really get going. I just wasn't the same person at all. What's amazing is I not only feel like the woman I was before I got sick, but I actually feel better. I've never felt so well. I think the smartest thing I ever did was to go to Douglas. We've worked together. He is kind, he's extraordinary, he's patient, and you can feel the energy going through your body. With me, I actually feel it in the brain, and sometimes it's a little shocking because it moves the energy around. But I love that feeling because it's a physical confirmation that what he's done has worked. And I am proof of his work, because anybody in the world, if you look up an astrocytoma, anaplastic brain tumour, they would know that it is incurable. So I'm now 6 years alive. Every time I go and see Douglas, I feel a little bit better. There's more of a bounce in my step. I'm dancing, I'm socializing again. And more importantly, I don't have migraines anymore. I'm able to read again, and my hair, after so much work, is actually starting to grow back after 6 years. And you can't explain it, but it is growing back. So I cannot recommend enough, or I should say, I would kindly offer to you that if you are having hospital treatments, radiation, chemo, and you have cancer or you've had those treatments, that it is, in my opinion, absolutely essential that you go and see Douglas. It's the best investment I ever made with my money. And I would say that it would be the best investment for you too. In my case, I had to have a lot more sessions than most because my cancer is so detrimental to me. But I'm here most definitely and absolutely because of Douglas. And I can't recommend you go and see him enough if you have cancer. Love Powers.